again, like I said, one step at a time. All right, let's move his right foot back. Okay, that worked. You took his other foot, but that's okay. But she used this leg. Now let's use your right leg. Set your hands, stop. Okay? And you practice this over and over until you get where you can move one foot. All we're worried about in anything we do with our horse is controlling the feet. So it's not our hands, it's our feet that moves the horse. All we do is set a wall. When we ask him to back and he makes that move, release your foot and your hand instantly. The quicker you release, the lighter he will get. Okay? Now, does everybody know how to move their horse's hip? If I was to tell you, all right, I want you to move your horse's hip, we have to start at the most elementary way of doing it. The most elementary way of doing it is bringing their head around like this, taking our heel and putting it back in position 3. All right? And we're going to hold the pressure until he moves one step. Then we're going to take it off. Then we're going to do it again. All right? And what I'm trying to do is loosen up his rear. I don't even worry. If I get split reins, I just drop him. So I'm bending him around my leg. Okay? Now I'm going to take this leg off, put my outside leg on. Okay? See him starting to step over? Now this horse is very well trained. Pick up this rein, lay it on him, and then step him over some more. That's the third part. Don't do that till right at the end. Now I'm going to move his hip. See how I draw him in? Move that hip, say, hey buddy, get it over there. Now I'm going to straighten him out and step him over. Okay? Alright? And I can teach any horse to do that, but it takes months sometimes. You know, none of this stuff happens overnight. Now slowly, slowly. Keep going. On and off. Pressure on and off. He's looking at everything else. Get his attention. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right, that was excellent. That is what we're looking for. Good. On, off. On, off. On, off. Now, you notice I'm using 2 hands there. So that's the beginning, okay? There's other ways you can do it. You can take them against the fence and you can use your stick. But this is a real simple way to do. And this is much closer to what we're going to be doing when we're riding, okay? Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, but yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Right, my voice is real forward. That's correct. Put your right leg forward, your left leg back. Because this thing is moving away from them, alright?
I just started my blood pressure, so it's like scared me to death.
Just keep that. Not as bad, was it? No.
Okay, 2 horses on the end only. Go ahead and pass on either both sides of the car. And then the next 2 horses following behind that. So,
slightly more speed. We're going to come this way this time, okay? All right. You're going to move the hips towards the middle of the arena. Stop her. Hold her. What you do, okay? Later, you can make these one steps. Same way.
You're right. Okay. Come on out.
Stop. She wants to walk out of it right now. Right. Right now. We're going to lay that right rein on her neck.
Okay, follow behind him.
All right. Take this leg off. Right behind her. Get her this right leg right there. Step. Step. Twist. Now the other
Okay, whoa.
roll.
Okay, now I've stopped it.
All right.
Now.
All you have to do is
What have I told my horse?
okay.
To stop. Don't go over this. Alright?
And fall down.
And I'm not saying you should never do this, because sometimes if the horse is having difficulty with it, if you can just get them on it and stand, that helps. And then once they see that it's not going to gobble them up, then you can go on. Alright? But at first, I tried to just see if the horse will go over it.
And they get
If they won't, then we'll back up and we'll start it step by step. Alright, so just stay there. Now, as I'm going up, as I'm going down, I'm leaning back. Okay? So when you're going up, you're leaning forward. When you're going down, you're leaning back.
yeah, you can do it. You can confuse it. The only time when you stop leg is when I want to hold. Good. And maybe these things I don't know. Mark, I'll bring it next to you.
Okay?
Now, Victoria, I want you to move this way. See what I'm doing? I'm basically keeping the horse's head between her and me. Slightly off to the right. Now move back that way. Now what am I doing? I'm moving basically on the haunches. You stay back. For your own safety, stay back. Do not approach the horse. Stay back. If they're not listening to you, is there anything wrong with you backing up to maintain that reactionary gap? The horse's head is going to come up over her shoulder. The horse's head up over the arm. I could move the shoulders this way. Whatever. And I can't get out of there fast enough. My only option is lethal force. My only option is lethal force. I can't retreat. For whatever reason. I can't retreat.
Run them over.
I go right over. But is that reasonable and necessary for the circumstance?
You're going to turn the butt into me. If it's this way, you're going to get the heck out of there and maybe kick me. Okay? If it is this, what are you going to do? Exactly. And then just keep going. I've got to release, or I'm going to get my hand broken and run over.
That's right. Get up there fast. That's it. Get up there fast. Line formation and hold. Yo.
Back it off.
To maximize objectivity and to avoid any perception of bias, the final equitation is conducted by a qualified independent assessor. Students are assessed on the proper application of aids to perform various maneuvers, which include having the horse stand quietly in place, the rider's body position, hand and leg placement, walking from a stop position, trotting from a walk, a right lead canter from a trot, trotting from a canter, reversing at the trot, performing a left lead canter from a trot, at a walk perform the haunches in and haunches out maneuvers, leg yielding right, negotiating a ground obstacle at a walk, pivoting 360 degrees in a square box by turning on the forehand, turning on the haunches or any combination thereof, walking a serpentine pattern, backing in an L configuration, side passing, turning on the forehand and haunches, stopping from a walk and backing from a stopped position. For students with gaited horses, comparable gaits may be demonstrated in lieu of the canter and trot when requested by the student.
Charlie walks the big boy I say it again, you're going to pivot 360 degrees, turning on the forehand, turning on the haunches, or any combination thereof. Either direction, when you're ready. All the way through every cone, turn around the last cone, move all the way back. Begin when you're ready. And a walk. obstacle J. When you clear the obstacle, stop. Right about, stop, square. When I say to begin, you're going to pivot 360 degrees, turning on forehand, turning on haunches, or any combination of thereof, starting either direction you want to go. Begin when you're ready.
present to you the graduates of the 40-hour basic mounted posse course, class number 2013-6. Right front into line and halt. Yo. Please stand for the presenting of the colors. Present arms. Colors are being presented today by Ron Richardson, Sumter County Mounted Reserve. Line formation, forward at a walk, yo. As they make the way around the arena, let me tell you a little bit about this course and those who participated. Beginning in April of this year, 7 local equestrians began this 40-hour class. The horses had little to no previous experience to the things we would be asking of them in this class. These 7 individuals, for the most part, were recreational riders with different levels of riding skills. They all had some things in common though. They all wanted to become better educated equestrians, to improve their horseback riding skills, and to prepare themselves for public service as a civilian volunteer in an equestrian support organization. The students spent 3 hours on Monday evenings over the past several weeks, both in the classroom and in the saddle. They were introduced to such things as horsemanship fundamentals, equitation, sensory and obstacle training, patrol procedure for civilian personnel, traffic direction, self-defense on horseback, crowd management, basic and tactical formations, mounted search and rescue, and their responsibilities, duties, and limitations as a civilian member of an equestrian public service support organization. Students were required to pass both a written test and a writing test in order to receive a certificate of proficiency, which indicates that they have met or exceeded the minimum standards established for this class. The instructors for this class were Jerry Byfield and Mark Newby. Mr. Byfield is a well-known trainer and clinician who has been working with and riding horses most of his adult life. Mr. Newby is the Director of Training and President of the Suncoast Equine. He is a certified mounted law enforcement instructor through the University of Louisville Southern Police Institute. The basic class serves as an introduction to the many aspects involved in providing civilian equestrian support in their communities. These students are encouraged to continue their development by attending ongoing as well as intermediate and advanced level training where offered. Line, prepare to halt, and halt. Certificates are being presented by Mayor Kelly Williams and Police Chief Bradford South. Our first certificate is to Martha Casisa, a prospective member of the Sumter County Mounted Reserve riding Foxy, a spotted saddle Tennessee Walker cross. Lisa Wood, a member of the Sumter County Mounted Reserve riding Brandy, a quarter horse. Victoria Wood, a member of the Sumter County Mounted Reserve, riding Peppy, a quarter horse. June Brower, a member of the Sumter County Mounted Reserve, riding Rowdy, a spotted saddle horse. Ron Richardson, member of the Sumter County Mounted Reserve, riding Easy, a saddlebred gelding. Not able to ride today is Diane Richardson and Jennifer Denson, both members of the Sumter County Mounted Reserve. These are the graduates of Class 2013-6. Let's give them a big round of applause, for they worked hard for it. I want to thank you for choosing Suncoast Equine for your basic civilian mounted posse training. This course was intended to provide you with an introduction to the many aspects of mounted public service in a civilian capacity. I trust that we fulfilled our obligation to you and your organization, and that the information and training you received met or exceeded your expectations. I encourage you now to continue with training for both yourselves and your horses. Set goals for the both of you. Embrace challenges, for without them you will never know your true potential.